Bay's team is the best team. The Golden State Warriors have won the NBA title.
The Bay Area is home to the reigning world champion Warriors. But over the years, it's also produced countless NBA stars, many of whom showcase their skills in the San Francisco Bay Area Pro-Am. Homegrown talent like Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, Brian Shaw, and Jason Richardson, as well as dozens of other NBA greats like Steve Nash and Kelli Johnson, and current players including Matt Barnes and Jeremy Lin.
All kinds of stars here, semi-pro, pro, college.
All thanks to the league's founder and longtime director, John Greenburg, a former NBA official whose labor of love is entering its 37th season.
I knew that I needed to attract them to a quality league in order for them to play. But I used the tone of, if you want to hone your skills, come on down during the summer and take advantage of this. The stands were packed, and actually the floor was packed in some of the games. And it got so big, after a certain amount of time, I had to move the whole league.
Now, the Summer League was first played here at Potrero Hill Rec Center, where Greenburg has worked the past 50 years. But it became so popular, it quickly moved to a bigger facility at Kezar Pavillion, where it remains today. And its first big success story was Lakers great Kurt Rambis, who was actually discovered right here during the inaugural season in 1979.
That's an interesting scenario in itself, because during that game there happened to be a Laker scout in the stands. And I happened to be officiating that game, and I was there. He came down at halftime and brought Kurt over to the side and said, "Would you be interested to play with us during the summer?" And he said, "No, I'm going back to Greece." "Well, can I have your phone number just in case?" The rest is history.
Even former Warrior and longtime TV analyst Jim Barnett played during those early days.
I was a gym rat. So I loved playing basketball, and to have a summer league like that, at that kind of level of competition, you know, when you're out there playing a game, it doesn't matter whether it's an NBA game or a high-level game like that in the competition, it feels the same.
But it wasn't just the players who showed up. Guest coaching appearances included some of the NBA's very best.
So this is Pat Riley and Jerry West and myself. This was right out in the gym out here. Another one was George Karl, and I asked him to bring a team up here to Potrero Hill, and I would put a team against his. And he came up, and we played him, and we actually beat him.
And then there were numerous visits from Warriors Don Nelson and everyone's favorite GM and CSN analyst Garry St Jean.
The Summer League was legendary at Kezar Stadium, one of the great floors in the United States of America. You could be a pogo stick there. Everybody can dunk. It was a great atmosphere. You know, a lot of people every game, and Don Nelson was our head coach, and he thought it'd be a good idea that we go over and get some of our young guys a run.
But it was the championship teams of Payton, Kidd, Shaw, and Antonio Davis that really put the league on the map in the mid-90s.
These young men who were playing in the Bay Area, high school, and then on into colleges, said, you know, this is the type of competition I need to help hone my skills. So that kind of boosted the league as they began to play.
Now, Gary Payton was one of the best trash talkers in the game. Did he talk a lot of trash in this league? Do you remember?
He sure did. Nothing changed, and I think the fans enjoyed that more than his play.
Gotta do it tonight.
These days, fans still pack Kezar Pavillion in the summers, mostly to see the high risers.
If you ask the fans, the top moments are when these guys dunk. There's a lot of run and gun. There is some defense, not a lot. So the scores a lot of times tend to be high.
But it's also the anticipation of who might drop in on any given night that keeps everyone coming back.
Steph Curry came in 2014, and he walked down the aisle with his father Dell. Those that had the iPhones and the phones started putting them to their ear and their mouth and letting everybody else know, hey, Curry's playing tonight. And by halftime, we were jammed. Curry was great. He scored something like 44 points that night. The guy that was guarding him actually fell down. He put a move on him. He went one way, and the defending man went the other. And that's on film to this day. I watch it because this guy thought he could really guard it.
I'm here in the summertime now, so the opportunity to come. I heard great things about the Pro-Am. I've never been here before, so to be able to play and enjoy Bay Area competition is what it's all about in the summer.
Still, for every NBA star that's shown up, there are dozens of players you don't know. And that's the real charm of the league.
We had a lot of no-names, guys that, in my opinion, should be playing pro ball.
And fortunately for the up-and-coming Bay Area basketball stars, John Greenburg plans on continuing his Pro-Am as long as he can.
I enjoy it. It's a little piece of my life. Well, it's a big piece of my life. And to watch things grow and have a hand in it is very rewarding.
In San Francisco, Kelli Johnson, CSN.